Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at Oh Baby Kart. Oh Baby Kart is a karting game by Oh Baby Games. You have your car, which we are looking at right now, and you can customize it with different add-ons. You can also select a different character to be playing with. All the characters currently are Web3 known characters, and I played as Zach ZBT. You then get to check your kart out. They all have the same stats, it's more just a cosmetic effect. And then you get some extras and you get some wheels. Currently I hadn't had many unlocked because I'd only just started playing. Once my character and car were ready, it was time to jump into the racing. There are a few different races to select from, and I started out with just a general battle royale race. The way this worked is you drove around the track trying to stay near the front of the pack. On the right hand side you can see that several names are getting coloured in red. As a timer runs out, those carts will be taken off the track and removed from the race. So you need to stay in the lead of the pack to make sure you're not removed. Each map has its own variety of obstacle courses as well as boosts that you should be grabbing. These speed you up to help you get in front of everyone else. You also need to be collecting coins, and there's also boxes that you can grab. These boxes contain weapons and speed boosts and shields to try and give you the edge on your opponents. I managed to hit 2 people there for a multi-hit, giving me first place in my first race. Once the race is over, you get to select a momentum buff. This gives you a boost for your next race, so the more you win, the better your experience will be and the quicker you'll start going around the track, so you can win more. So it's key to try and keep that momentum going. You also unlock new items, so I got a couple of new carts and then I also got some new extras as part of that win. Next I jumped into more of a campaign mode, which has a campaign map where you race against AI. In this case I'm racing against 2 Dodge dogs, and if you don't shield at the right time when they bonk you, you stop. The idea is obviously to win the race. It has the same kind of weapons and boosts, but as you can see this is a different map from the first one, and again it has its own unique obstacles such as these lightning clouds. That time I didn't manage to hit my shield down and I was bonked on the head and I fell into second place. So as you complete these, you work your way through a map of races, each with its own challenges and people you need to defeat. The final mode was a championship mode, which was a selection of multiple races. Depending on where you placed, you got a different score. This was then added up, and at the end of all the races, the champion was crowned. I managed to do quite well, always placing near the top, and this meant that my score for the overall championship was pretty good, and I took it away with a large lead to finally win the overall championship. I enjoyed playing the game, it handled really nicely, the graphics were clean, the music was really engaging. I liked the quests and the ability to customise your kart, and the fact that there was a variety of different races with different lengths of time, so you could play depending on how long you had. I like the fact you could keep doing things to unlock and quest against, as well as playing against other people for that competitive angle. This was recorded in Alpha Wave 4, but there was an interesting stat from Alpha Wave 3 in which over 12,000 races were raced in 48 hours, so it looks like a lot of other people were enjoying playing as well. I'm still not a great racing car driver for these games, but I managed to get some success in this one, so that definitely added to my enjoyment. So go ahead and check it out if you're interested in that style of games. If you want more Web3 gaming content, head over to watchyourgame.com, game with a 3. And don't forget to like and subscribe, look for games that you enjoy, and I'll catch you in a bit.